And just take a moment to relax. And as you do, perhaps you can notice the way the air brushes against your skin, like a gentle breeze. And some people find that as they listen, their thoughts begin to flow gently on that current, fluttering like paper boats set free on a meandering stream. And you can imagine watching those boats now. And as you do, you can hear the sounds in your environment or notice the sensations in your body, all of which invite you to let your awareness soften and wander. There's really no right way to relax, only your own unhurried pace as you allow yourself to settle inwards. And just as those paper boats can float light and unhurried on top of the smooth water, you can notice how even the stones below can shimmer through the water. And with each moment, your awareness can drift deeper and further into that stream. The sounds of the world softening into the distance until it feels as though you're just gliding through a hallway of light, of comfort, of peace. And with every small ripple, there's a sense that something inside can relax even more. As you follow that stream, letting it reveal a little more of where it's going with every passing moment. And we are like these streams. We all have our own journeys, unique winding curves that shape the very landscape we pass through. Sometimes we speed up and sometimes we slow down. And it's funny how the goals we reach for can feel that way too. Sometimes just out of reach, sometimes hidden. And yet we keep moving. And maybe you've already accomplished more than you realize. Or maybe a part of you has wondered how to let the journey support your destination. Remember, rivers carve canyons, not by force but through steady persistence, even when nobody's watching. And just imagine for a moment that you're exploring a part of your personal stream, a hidden bend, a sunlight flickering on loose pebbles, a place where little obstacles sit quietly, half submerged. In the world of streams, these aren't roadblocks. The water finds its way around, sometimes over, sometimes beneath, and sometimes it pauses, creating pools where new possibilities gather. And there may be times in your own life when a goal felt so far away, and yet a subtle shift in approach let you move beyond old limits. Not by pushing, but by letting effort blend with curiosity. And then that curiosity finding new routes. And if you listen closely, perhaps you can sense that quality of water the playful resilience that adapts and persists, never resisting. Some people call this resourcefulness, others as determination. And you may even discover as you drift that each step towards a goal doesn't need a fanfare, doesn't need a celebration. Just small, consistent actions that collect like water, gathering into a mighty stream when most of the world isn't looking. And it's interesting how when goals that once seemed rigid might start to look flexible, open to creative strategies, open to using resources you didn't realize were yours all along. And the intention behind your goals, the reason you care in the first place, becomes the current under the surface, carrying you on. And sometimes what seems like a block is just a gentle reminder to pause, to reflect, and to choose a new approach. It's a way to recognize the strengths you already have. And just as rivers continue to flow towards the ocean, you too can notice how your determination quietly grows. Success becomes less about striving and more about aligning, letting your goals become landmarks on your own personal map, each one guiding you towards a greater landscape of your own possibilities. And as you follow the gentle flow of your own imagination, you might recall a time when a little patience or a shift in perspective brought unexpected ease, proving that solutions can appear in unexpected ways. Each turn, each bump, each ripple has contributed to the stream you're on now, carrying you forwards, sometimes with great energy, and sometimes with a simple inner peace. And now, in your own way, you can bring with you this gentle assurance that the river or waves moves, and so can you. And now you can gradually let your awareness return to the room around you, noticing the rhythm of your breathing, the feeling of your body at rest, and the faint details of the room around you. And as you do, it might feel a bit like rising slowly from a calm dream, refreshed, alert, and yet feeling energized. And you can let these new possibilities grow clearer, even as you notice the way the light touches the walls around you, the air rests on your skin, and the sounds from around you become noticeable once more. And in a few moments you'll feel fully present, calm and refreshed, and ready to carry these subtle changes with you. Opening your eyes when you're ready, returning completely, bringing with you everything you've discovered today. And as you move through your day and the days ahead, you may notice choices lining up easily, and remember the feeling of progress flowing easily, reminding you that you can act towards your goals in your own unique, creative way. You've taken a valuable step simply by allowing yourself this time today, and you're always welcome to return and explore this journey whenever you wish. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.